Because I feel like it would be kind of unfair because I have a honeycomb, Alpha Bravo, and
Well, I
run
can't put you
pedals.
on there, Eric, because
Eric,
you
just
didn't
take
you
it this
didn't
way.
enter.
If
You
you
can
win, you
definitely
give me the
put me on
honeycomb.
there. I don't have either one.
I can't put anybody
enter.
on anything. You guys should have entered.
I did enter.
Okay, you're on it then.
Unless you're staff. Staff is
I don't need
no.
it, but like, I don't. Where are you supposed to enter? Because I don't pay attention to stuff.
Oh well,
Serge has been posting about it all week.
yeah,
Well,
Rich, you're not gonna get it, bro.
Yeah,
You know why you're not gonna get it? You don't need it.
I know I don't need it, but I can give it away to somebody else.
Well, you didn't enter.
Well, I guess I won't be giving it away to somebody else.
All right, guys. It's 8:00 Eastern. Whatever it is in Zulu, midnight Zulu.
Get this party started.
So we'll get the show on the road. Certainly don't want to make this a long town hall because our last staff meeting, I think we went on for like 2 hours. And by the end, everybody was drunk and nobody could understand anything. So we'll just keep this civil. I hope you guys got your drinks. Thank you guys for joining. Please join the stream so you can see the slide deck. We got it official around here. So, but I was able to spice up the slide deck with some memes, I guess, or whatever. So that's good. But yeah, so welcome to our town hall. So we try to do these about once a quarter. So this is our third one. And the idea behind it is really to kind of get together, talk about some of the things that we got going on in the club, some of the changes maybe that we've made. It's also an opportunity for y'all to talk to the staff and at the end ask questions if you have them. I know we do this naturally, kind of organically in the club anyways, because our staff is part of the members anyways, so we're all good about it, but this is kind of another form for you guys to do that if you so desire. And then, of course, we'll do our giveaway. So this is a big one, and I want to thank Ryan for donating this item. So see, this is what this club is about. I mean, really a great community of folks who are into flight sim and aviation and those types of things. So Ryan approached me a while back and said that he has this brand new unit that's never been used, and that he would like to donate this to the club. And I said, well, let's do a giveaway. And it works really well. Obviously, we're able to give something back to you guys, and it's also a good marketing strategy, of course, for bringing new members in. So thank you, Ryan. We appreciate you. I think you said you were going to be here. Yep, Ryan is here. November 8th, 7 Romeo. That's awesome. So that's the difference between some of these other communities is we do have people who care and really work hard on making this club a great place. So I want to thank you guys first of all for spending your time with the club and making those friendships and flying together and bullshitting and all that, all those types of social things. It's great. I think when I started this, I didn't think it was going to get as big as it did in a short amount of time, and this is just the beginning. Really, seeing this community makes me really excited to see how we will evolve and improve and all that into the future. So I look forward to that. But once again, thank you guys for being a part of this. As we always say, without you, there wouldn't be the Pilot Club, right? There wouldn't be this club. So thanks. I also wanted to say special thank you to all the air traffic controllers in the club. You guys are awesome, except for Eric.
Yeah, it's crazy that you throw me under the bus like that. It's kind of rude if you think about it.
It's not crazy, man. That's what I do. But I'm kidding, of course. I wanted to thank all the air traffic controllers we have in the club, and you guys will see in the next slide here the numbers for these different roles. We have the real world pilots, and we have VATSIM ATC controllers, and we have a couple of real world ATC as well, so that's awesome. But anyways, thank you guys, the air traffic controllers. You guys make it awesome. Obviously, we do things on VATSIM, and we are an official partner with VATSIM, which is something that we've worked for or towards in the first half of of our existence, I guess, so far, and we're able to do that, and that tells you that we are recognized by VATSIM, and we've heard really good things about the club from their perspective as well. Anyways, I'll digress about that, but thank you to the ATC in the club. You guys make it fun for us. A lot of our members control some of the group flights, and that makes it awesome. The integration between the pilots and ATC, I think, is critical. It's been mentioned at VET USA high levels that it's something that they're looking into and would like to see more of. So we are kind of providing a little bit of that as well. But having air traffic controllers in the club is really great, because we then can see their perspective a little bit and have a little bit more understanding of what they do. And vice versa. They can see our concerns and address them and pass them on and such. So all in all is a good thing. All right, so let's move on here. I hope you guys can see the slide deck. So a few memes are going to be in there, so I hope you guys enjoy those. But here's our agenda. We're going to do a little welcome and some notams. Then we'll have a word from flight operations to talk about some of our existing flights and some of the ideas that they're working on. I think Elliot was unable to make it, so I'll have a little piece to say about training and what's going on with that. Then we'll have admin and ground crew, address the club if they have anything, and then we have something special called On the Spot. You'll find out what that is. And then we'll close with the giveaway and then Q&A. So I think I've babbled enough here through this, so let's get going. So I already gave the thanks to you guys. I'll say it again. Thank you. We really appreciate you being in the club. But moving on with this here, I wanted to bring to your attention our website, and that's something that we've been pushing. Let me exit out of this right quick so you guys can see a lot of the information that you would potentially get on the server, in the server as well, you get on the website, okay? And if you go to this here button on top right, flight crew, that'll take you to your special area, okay? And you have to be logged in to get that, and you have to have an account. Obviously, it's free. So if you've not done that, do so, and that'll get you to this special area, which is only available to members. And it has our SOP, a bunch of links to the training hub, some merch, call signs, liveries, leaderboard, feedback, and then we have this sort of updates and things here for you guys, so you can see what most important things that are going on now. This is also, I think you can find this also in the NOTAMs channel. In the server, but anyways, that's the website. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention that you use it. We do have the dispatch here, so you can see all of the flights as we've planned them. So as you can tell, we're already into May, mid-May with some of these flights that we put on, and you can see all of the flights here that we got going on. So you can always look at it and and find out where when things are happening and stuff like that. And of course, the blog, you have all the latest and greatest information. So we want to keep you guys up in the loop about things that are happening, so you feel like you're informed about things that are going on. All right. So next I wanted to briefly mention some staff promotions. Our staff grew within this year to 27. So we have 27 dedicated folks who stepped up and said, hey, I want to do more for the club. I want to be part of the staff and contribute. So I want to thank all the staff. Obviously, you guys is what makes things tick behind the scenes. A lot of it maybe is not seen. However, a lot of work goes into running a club, including coordination for events, managing the server, doing the training things, and marketing, promotion. All those types of things go into that. So thank you to our staff team here. So like I said, 27 people, and most recent promotions here we'll mention that. So Cody got promoted to flight ops. Robbie got promoted to charters manager. Maverick became ground crew and flight ops as well. And then Lucas, who's been a part of staff already, was also promoted to air marshal. So let's see, that's that there. All right, let me talk about partnerships. So this is something that early on we've looked into, and it's been fruitful. It's been productive for us to have these great partnerships. We added recently the Sky Blue Radio. As you guys know, we actually made a co-op flight with them on Thursdays, as you guys know. Great folks there. They've been around for a very, very long time, and the founding members of Sky Blue Radio were actually on VetGov. So they were there from the beginning of VATSIM. So they know what's going on, and they support the flight sim community. Also, flightsim.com, that's a site that has flight sim news and reviews and articles and things of that nature. Don't confuse it with flightsim.to. Flightsim.com has been in existence for about 20 years now. So great guys over there too, and they are kind of our official news source for flight sim news and updates and stuff like that. So we do get their feed piped in to our community updates channel in the Discord, so you get latest and greatest information about new mods, new planes, new scenery, all kinds of flight sim development and stuff like that. So I just wanted to mention them. And then let me do this here right quick. So I wanted to show you guys, in case you haven't seen this. So these are our partners, and we're very proud to have them as our partners. Obviously, VATSIM officially. We also an official partner of Vet USA. And then we have some Arctics. We have Seattle, of course, became our first partner. Then we have Cleveland. We have Atlanta, New York, and Houston. So those are our VetSim Arctics partners. As I've mentioned, flightsim.com. Corporate Pilot Dad is a great club supporter and a friend. So he's a real pilot, and he has a YouTube channel. So we've not done a lot of things with him up front, but behind the scenes there are a lot of things that are happening. So we'll look forward to doing some things with him. And then of course, Flight Sim Association is something that Paulie's put together, and we've not done a lot with them so far, but that's in the works or in the plans. So you'll see that. All right, back to the slide deck. Let me talk a little bit about sort of the future of the club. So sponsorships is one area that is work in progress. Obviously, from our perspective, everything we do in the club, we want to enhance your experience. We want to make sure that you guys are enjoying being part of the club. And we feel that having some cool sponsorships that will provide some merch and giveaways and things like that would be a good thing for us. So the ones that I in particular been working on are Cessna and Navigraph. So Navigraph subscriptions, and then for Cessna, no, sorry, not aircraft. They wouldn't give us aircraft as a giveaway. Would be nice, but some Cessna gear or some Textron gear. So kind of a slow process with that. It kind of fell off a little bit, so I got to reestablish that. But that's been a work in progress. All right, and then talk about in general, sort of what direction we're going in. Obviously, we will continue to focus on increasing our membership, making sure that we are open and inviting to all, regardless of any kinds of conditions and, you know, what simulator they're on, what race, gender, all those types of things. It doesn't matter. As long as the person gets in and becomes part of the club and makes an effort to integrate into the club, we're welcome. We welcome those folks. And so focusing on growing our membership, as I mentioned, is something that we're gonna continue to do. And then I think Paulie may talk about this in a minute, but we always try to keep things fresh. We always try to innovate, and I think with some of these flights that we've put on for you guys, Flight Operations has done a fantastic job with kind of keeping it in tune with what you guys need, what you guys want. We've conducted some surveys in the club, as you guys know. We have the feedback form, we have the idea box, and those things help us then kind of fine-tune our group flights, for example, right? So looking into the future, once again, you know, in the second year of our existence, we want to keep things fresh and continue to do that, and that means, you know, we'll have our established schedule and stuff like that, but we always try to tweak things, trying to come up with some new ideas. And like I said, Paulie's going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. And then I think that's, as far as the future, that's where we at. We're going to continue with partnerships because better integration gives us better experience for club members. We're going to continue with sponsorships. Once again, all about your experience here in the club. You know, when you guys have fun, we have fun. Everybody has fun. So that's the idea. And then I think that's pretty much it for this here slide. So I'll go to the next slide. And so next we'll have Paulie. He'll talk a little bit about our flights, especially for those folks who may be new to the club or don't know who are the hosts of these flights and such. So Paulie, take it away.
Thank you, Serge. Hello and welcome everybody. I'm going to keep this segment pretty short. So starting off, first we wanted to basically take reality and bring it to a sim. Most of the flights that we have, we try to make it as accurate and as fun as possible. Well, I mean, you know, of course, there's been hiccups here and there with some logistics when it comes to smaller trips. But when it comes to the larger ones that we've been doing, logistically, they've been working out perfect. And we really haven't had any issues except for some traffic flow. You know, being a little short-staffed to some RTECs, or not even that, but just the large traffic flow that we've had come in. So for the most part, though, all the flights that we've had have been going absolutely perfect. And the club really seems to be enjoying it. When it comes to the new one that we have, I'm going to go into the list that we have up. Fly With Me Monday. It's kind of a new concept that we have, and I talked about it on that little podcast, but basically we just wanted the whole club to be together. We want everybody to join in the chat. You know, Monday's kind of a dead day. Nobody's really up to usually any flights. Everybody's kind of just hanging around usually when they get out of school or work or whatever it might be. So this is a perfect time to hop in the chat and hang out. You know, even if you're not flying, maybe watch some of that streaming. This Monday we just did a really great flight up to Papua New Guinea, and it was cool. I had a blast. You know, it was very informal, and it was just fun to just randomly get on with Miguel and Cody and a few others and have fun. So that's the whole point of it. Not really formal, but you can hop on, go to whatever fields you want to do, even just hang out and talk, even if nobody's flying, that's fine as well. Going on now to GA Tuesday, and those have been big takeoff, if anything, no pun intended. We've been having great turnouts, and the locations that we're able to visit, of course, are a little more dynamic than some of the other larger flights where, it's more of a destination flight, whereas the GA, you can really bring it to wherever you want to go, whether it be the Hudson Corridor or anywhere, basically. So Maverick and Cody now have taken over the responsibility for GA Tuesday. I've just been continuing to make the images for it. Well, they've been doing a great job and coming up with some really cool flight plans. Wednesdays, we don't have anything at the moment. We're kind of leaving that open for town halls and meetings and everything else in between. Next up, we have the TPC Sky Blue Radio Fly-In Thursday. Those are hosted currently still by Surge. And of course, the turnouts in those have been really great. The past one we just had, sorry, my mind's a little off. I forgot what the last place we just had Sky Blue Radio at last week, but it was a massive turnout. And I think we had over about 60 arrivals coming in. So definitely these events have really taken off, and they're only going to keep growing. So going forward, talking about traffic flow, as I had mentioned that earlier, seeming to be the really only problem that we see with a lot of the flights. Most of the Sky Blue Radio flights and flights that we're creating, we're coming up with new ideas, such as opening up more airports. So instead of focusing on one airport for a fly-in, we're going to be focusing on 3, or say 2 controlled and maybe 2 uncontrolled. We have that coming up in a few future flights. And as well as for GA Tuesday and other flights that don't have controlling different routing or people departing different ways. So that has been a great way of keeping down traffic flow. But the Sky Blue Radio, of course, mentioned, Serge had mentioned Sky Blue Radio, and those guys over there are awesome, and those flights are great. Just make sure you tune in when you guys are all flying on Thursday. Next up, we have FNOs. Those are hosted by Ethan. And real quick, Ethan wanted to mention something briefly about FNO. Ethan, take it away.
All right, cool. I'm going to be quick. I don't want to take up more time, but I just want to talk about what I do on Fridays. It's a good way to end the week, a nice late night flight, have some fun, go out and fly and end the week on a good note. And it's just, it's nice. Again, it's more jet aircraft. I just want to mention that. So GA, I know I'm sad. I wish I could have you guys, but just, they're not really, Vatsim doesn't really like you there, but it's a fun and great experience every week or so, sometimes every other week, depending on Vatsim, but hope to see some of y'all there in the future. It's great turnout, great fun, and yeah, that's my spiel.
Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. Of course, if anybody else that I skipped over, Cody, and then anybody else coming up that wants to speak even after, towards the end when we have the Q&A, feel free. Anybody wants to chat up about their flights more, anything else in between. World Tour, Lucas. Now, these are just the first Saturday of every month, but they're great flights. His flight plans are extremely in-depth. Usually a really great turnout. I know for me it's sometimes at a bad time during the day, but they're a great turnout and everybody loves the World Tour flights. Next up, we have the Challenge flights. Those are hosted by Noah. We haven't had many come up because of scheduling conflicts with birthday and everything else in between. Same thing with the World Tour as well, but the Challenge flights are a blast. Last few of them, past like 2 flights ago, we had went to Catalina Island, and that was a blast. Noah did a great job with that flight, and that was a really great success, I would say. Catalina is always a blast. Next up is the 1700 Zulu. So we had changed the time before, it was 15, but now we changed it to 17 to make it a little later to incorporate more people into these flights. And Brendan has been hosting those flights. Again, a great flight. It's our first time now being able to go overseas. Lots of our flights that we have were based in America or around America, but now with these flights, we're getting overseas to, Europe. And of course, the World Tour with Lucas is doing that as well, but with Brendan, he's really honing down on certain areas around the world. So those are great flights, and of course, we have tons of VATSIM coverage for those usually. And then to end it off, Sunday Fun Day with Andrew. Those have been around since, I think, the beginning of the club. And Andrew does a great job with all the flight plans. And those have an extremely great turnout. And they're just fun to watch, everybody streaming. And like I said, the routes are great. Always tons of ATC coverage as well. And coming up past these flights that we have, the TPC hangar, Most of the information of these flights will be at the TPC hangar, so definitely check those videos out. Yeah, we get them on site. Serge is bringing it up right now. And, any changes coming up, I'll be mentioning them. And we're going to be doing a lot with that in terms of guests coming up and a few other little plans that we have for TPC Hangar. But it's a good way for anybody that's looking to know about the flights or what's going on in the club. A lot of information will be there. And last thing that we have coming up that I'm going to be trying to do myself, of course, is partnering up with more Arctics. And, really getting them involved. I've been trying to do that with Sky Blue Radio. I messaged all, I think it's 21 or 22 of the Arctics about Sky Blue Radio, and I've been trying to really build a relationship with them, and as well as the other clubs. I think we have right now Mike from Virtual USA in here right now. Like them, they're a great group of guys, and I'm trying to partner up with them to get more flights going and kind of get more of the whole community involved, so that we're just not clubs here and there, but instead we're one big happy family. So, as I mentioned, more clubs and more Artex to be partnered with. So that is all I have. And as I mentioned at the end of all of this in the Q&A, if anybody wants to stick around, ask me questions, or anybody in the flight ops, feel absolutely more than free. I thank you, Serge.
Thanks, Paulie. I appreciate that, man. You've done an awesome job. I have to say that for those who don't know, the amount of work that Paulie does in the background is amazing, and he's been a great help and a great addition to the staff team. So thank you, Paulie, for that. Appreciate you, man. And speaking of flights, I just wanted to kind of mention this. This is a good place to do so. For our birthday flight that's going to happen this Saturday, we just added a couple of airports here, and we also extended our time on target, right? So as we trying to anticipate the amount of traffic that we're going to bring, I think we realized that DCA ain't going to cut it by itself. So we did add Washington Dulles as well. So you have DCA and IAD for jet traffic to swarm in. And then you got, for GA guys, of course, we love GA. We got CGS, which is Pilot Club headquarters, and then GAI is also a sister airport not far from it. So both are relatively close to DCA. They're about 30-45 minute drive in that sort of area. So those two airports are good for GA traffic. So we're still going to say that you should expect delays during this, but we do hope that you guys will come and fly this flight. We're celebrating, obviously, our club. We're celebrating our partners. We're celebrating other clubs as well as VATSIM and the flight sim community at large. As you can see, some of our guests here, which is awesome. Some of those folks are our partners. Some of those are just friends. So we will see reps from these organizations as well, and that's going to make traffic a little bit crazy. So bear with us, please. Do expect delays. We clearly say it here. We did increase time on target, which gives you 2.5 hours to get in that area. So that means that you can start a little early or later, and we can spread that traffic across a little bit so it's not too busy. DCA by itself can handle probably 30-40 arrivals per hour. So that's not going to work. Our estimates, we're estimating about 100, maybe 120, which is kind of crazy. But that's we wanted to make this big. We wanted to make it known, and we wanted to just have a great time. Obviously, it's going to put a lot of strain on the controllers, so we want to give them a little bit of work, and that's going to accomplish that. All right, let me go back to the slides here. And we're going to move on to training. Now, Elliot wasn't able to come, unfortunately. He's the main driving force behind our training program, so I do want to thank him. But he did pass me some notes, so I'll mention those. Obviously, we are in progress of getting our authorized training organization certification, which means that we'll be able to conduct training and give out P ratings right inside the club environment. So if you guys seen On VATSIM, you have those P ratings, P1 or P0, P1, P2, P3, whatever. You'll be able to get those through the club in our training program. Now, as we move towards getting that certification, unfortunately, recently the server has been down for the platform that we use for that, so they've not been able to add any new course material, but they're working on that, and they're creating the PPL course, and then followed by I'm gonna mess this up. So it's PPL followed by
Instrument rating.
Is it instrument or multi-engine? Well, okay, let's say instrument.
It's PPL, instrument rating, commercial multi-engine, and then ATPL.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
part of the pilot training department, so
Yeah.
gotta have to know that.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. So that's very exciting. And obviously, we're still going to have our training program set up the way it is. If you want to just get training on the spot or just sign up for a training session, you'll still have that. But these are kind of bigger training classes that you enroll in. And then you have to enroll and then complete the ground school material, pass the written exam, and then book appropriate session with the instructor. And then after you passed all the live sessions and instructor says you're ready, you will be assigned a designated pilot examiner and do your check ride. So this kind of mimics real world as far as licenses go. I mean, obviously simplified, but it would make it, I think, extremely exciting for folks looking for more realism and training to really learn these concepts to have that. So look for that. I don't know what the timeline is for getting the certification, but it's coming. All right. The training request channel will be used for TPC flight school only, meaning if you want to learn about, let's say, 737, you would ask in a different channel. I don't know exactly what this means, but Elliot asked me to pass that on. I'm sure he'll put out a NOTAM later on when that takes effect. Also, Pilot Club is looking for a training operations manager. If you haven't seen that NOTAM, check the NOTAM's channel in the server. I think Elliot posted a call for that. So if you do want to become the training operations manager and help out the training team, look at the details there. There's some requirements and qualifications obviously you have to meet in order to do that, but look into that. Let's see what else here. All right, and then the final note, which I didn't see, is Elliot asked me to push this portion back a little bit so he can talk about it a little bit later. But I don't think he's gonna be able to make it. But anyways, training is in everything we do. Early on in this club, it was important for us to make sure we provide this sort of environment to where those folks who are new to flight sim community or new to VATSIM would have a chance to learn and become better and get on VATSIM or start using the flight sim and all those types of things. And we've been successful in accomplishing that. I actually talked to several officials from VATSIM, and they see this in our group flights where the professionalism is there. Now, we may have some folks who make some errors. It's okay. It happens. But those who make those errors learn from them and then don't repeat those mistakes. And that's key. And we encourage that kind of environment to where we want you to have fun, but we also want to have certain level of realism on VATSIM, and having a poop show is not something that we promote, right? So there's some organizations and clubs that are maybe a little bit more relaxed about certain things, and we're fairly informal about it, but I feel we provide an opportunity for folks to learn and avoid making those mistakes. And as you guys know, and I see this every day, people ask questions and right away somebody answers and helps out and explains the concepts and things like that. So that's awesome to see. And like I said, in part, this is due to great work that Elliot has put into this. Now, David, who is the assistant training coordinator, has been doing a lot of things in the background for the ATO. And then the rest of the team, really the training team, has been there the instructors who would get the sessions and whoever's requesting those, and they would conduct that training. It's one-on-one, man. You can't beat it, right? When you have a one-on-one training, it's really personal. You can really learn the things that you need to learn, and the training team provides that. So thank you, guys. We appreciate you. All right. Now we're moving on to ground crew and air marshal. So if we got any reps from you guys, we're all ears.
I think I'm the only one. Oh no, Andrew's up there. Hey, Andrew. So I'll say a few words. So news from our department, we're still going strong in the club. We're making sure that everybody's keeping up their P's and Q's in the club as well. Some, as Serge said, the technical side of things, we're still working to get the training portal back up and hopefully officially endorsed by TPC here soon. Once that's all done, we'll have possible new Discord bot, that the custom Discord bot that yours truly is coding. Currently working through on basically how to do it. But here probably in the next 6 months, we should have our own custom Discord bot and be able to do anything we want with it. Other than that, thank you guys so much for everything that everyone does, and glad that we were able to hit our goal of over 1,000 members, and glad that I could be a part of this great organization. That's all I have, Serge.
Thanks, Eric, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate what you do. For those who don't know, Eric is doing a lot of things behind the scenes, and he's a controller too. So sometimes we're lucky to fly in and he's controlling, and obviously he's a flight sim pilot as well. But a lot of the things that make this club work behind the scenes, that's his work. So thank you. And also, obviously, as we get bigger, it's important to have, our ground crews, our moderators. We'll just try to stick with kind of aviation terminology, but we've not had any major issues really with disruptions by, members and stuff like that. A couple of situations that we were able to handle, no biggie, but obviously as we get bigger, it becomes an issue. Or may become an issue. So the ground crew is there to really moderate and help prevent these types of disruptions, because that's essentially how good members get turned off by these disruptors, whatever you want to call them, trolls or just crazy folks. So we've been lucky not to have those. We don't attract that kind of crowd anyways, but they're there sometimes, and so the ground crew deals with that, and they have the tools to do so. And so I wanted to thank them also for making our club and our environment a safe and enjoyable place. That's also due to their efforts. And then same with air marshals, of course, that the server admin is key to keep things working, to keep things organized. And I think we've done a great job with the channels and the way they're organized, and providing different channels for different folks or groups within the club, so that everybody has a place and feels like they can navigate the server pretty well. So with that, we'll move on to the next slide here. All right. I don't think we have anybody from the media team, so on the spot. So this is kind of a quick, cool thing I just threw in there. Just figured keep things, light around here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through the list here and pick a random person and see if you guys can answer this question here. Let me see. Just get a random person here. Jared, I think, is eager to answer this question here. Jared, you got you got anything to say?
What do you got for me?
What's that?
I said, what do you got for me?
Well, and the question is on the. It's easy. It's not a trivia question, because we do have the trivia night for that. But just wanted to ask you, what do you like the most about TPC?
Personally speaking, like I said, I actually mentioned this earlier. I've joined a lot of different Discord groups in the past, through different simulators, flight sim, DCS, you name it. Um, and a lot of them, you find are very difficult to kind of integrate yourself into. It's always easy to click the button, but it's kind of, hard to like just start talking to people. But I just like the environment. Everybody's very open to talking. Everybody's very engaging. Um, and actually, I've never really seen this on another Discord before. Like the idea of having your name actually put up in there, so you know who you're talking to, which is, I think it's pretty cool. It just makes it a more welcoming and friendly environment. So I think that's what I like most about it. And there's always people on.
Awesome, and very well said. Appreciate it. Sorry to put you on the spot like this.
Hey, I love being on the spot. You let me know, Serge.
Well, I know you articulated this very well, and I think that a lot of people would share that view, including myself. And I think that's one of the goals that we've set out early on, is to create that kind of environment. So we will continue to work on it and keep it that way, realizing that as the group grows, it may evolve. The dynamics change. I can tell you, when there were 4 members in this club, things were different. Or when there were 10 and 100 and then now 1,000. And obviously not all of those are active, but the more members we get in general, we see more active members, and keeping the club active is and welcoming is our goal. So, all right, thanks, Jared. Appreciate that, and we'll move on to the next slide here. Whoa, the next slide is the giveaway. No way, we're doing great on time. All right, this is the moment that some of us have been waiting on. So, you guys like my memes, by the way? I put them on every slide.
Love them.
All right.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
trying to spice it up.
All of them except the Kodiak one. Long live Caravan.
Well, Kodiak is sort of like a caravan, right?
It's not a Caravan.
Okay. All right, David. You are correct, sir.
It's a harder to fly caravan.
I'm sorry, what's up, Noah?
The caravan that's harder to fly.
Harder to fly? Yeah. All right. So here's the deal. So we had 82 people enter this contest, or giveaway, rather. Excuse me. And for those who don't know the rules, by the way, if you've entered the contest and you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and do that now. You can go to the website, and top right we have the link for the YouTube channel. So you have to be subscribed to our YouTube channel. That's just how we roll. So if you've entered and not subscribed, do so now before we roll the wheel, before it's too late. All right, so that's the condition there. Also, if you are outside the United States, I think, unless you can work it out with Ryan, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to ship it overseas. The shipping rates are crazy right now. I tried to send some TPC merch to, or where, even Canada. It was kind of crazy pricing for that. So our idea was to do this then. If you win this giveaway, but you are not in the United States, you will get a $100 gift card right here on the top or bottom right. It's a TPC gift card. You can get that as a physical card. We've done that before in our giveaways. Or you can just get it PayPal. Up to you. Now, if you are in the United States, this is the package you will get in the box, shipped to you. All right, so let's go and do this now. Where we gotta go? We gotta go to this. All right, so like I said, there are 82 people that entered the giveaway, and I'm just scrolling through here so you can tell how many people we got. So 82 is the total. All right, and what I'm gonna do now, if you guys jump in right quick to the flight crew channel, I will post the hang on one second. What happened here? I will post the numbers so you know what your number is. I mean, I just for the purpose of transparency here, I don't want anybody to think this is fixed or anything like that. Obviously, I wouldn't have any reason to do that, but still, just to be transparent with you all. So these are the names of everybody who's entered. There are 82 people, so you can find your name, find your number, and what I'll do is I'll roll the wheel. The number is going to come up, and that's going to be the winner. Now,
Did I enter too late?
if you're not on that list, yeah, the contest closed. Oh, I want to say yesterday. So I ran these numbers this morning. When did you enter?
I didn't do it yesterday, so you're good.
You did it yesterday?
I did not. You're good.
Oh, okay. Well, just look for your name. If, like I said, I wrote the numbers this morning or maybe even this afternoon.
No, I didn't do it until
later.
Today.
Oh, yep. Well, sorry. Next.
Sleeping at the wheel.
Yeah, next time. Yeah, so then we'll see if that person, essentially, I mean, obviously 82 people. We only have 30 some people in the voice chat right now. So if that person is not present, I will contact the person and I'll find out if they are, if they are in the States or if they're overseas. If they are overseas, they will get the card. However, that means that the main prize will still be up for grabs. So what we'll do is then we'll roll it again, and until we get a winner for the main prize who resides in the States. All right. The idea is we want to give this gift to a member in the club. So that's that. All right. Everybody's good to go. Everybody saw the list and the number and their name on it. So we'll go ahead and roll this. I'm kind of nervous a little bit. All right, here we go. Rolling.
Really messing with my eyes.
Damn, bro.
All right, let's see.
9 off. I was 9 off.
Oh boy. All right, so number 6. Dallas Maple Manning. So I will contact Dallas or Mr. Manning and find out. Well, I would suspect he's in the States. Also, let me say this: I'm gonna contact the winner. If the winner doesn't reply, it's also possible that there's some members on this list that are no longer in the club. In that case, I'll re-roll again and post the number, and we'll do it that way. Obviously, we're not gonna convene again.
Actually, pretty sure that Dallas is Canadian.
Yeah. So if that's
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Halifax.
Okay. Well, he's gonna get the card, but I do want to touch base with him before we proceed. So just stay tuned. If he says, yeah, I'm definitely in Canada, and he'll get the card, and then I'll do the same thing here. I'll roll, and I'll record. I even record a little video so you guys know there's no funny business, and then so I guess it looks promising then for us if he's from Canada. So he's not in the voice chat, correct? I don't think so. All right, well that's awesome. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys for entering the giveaway. We'll have some other giveaways for you guys coming up, so stay tuned for that. And then I think we're doing good on time. Our last slide here is kind of Q&A. I think is good to touch base, and if you guys have any questions for staff, if you have any questions about flight operations or what kind of flights, maybe you have some ideas about flights for the future, or if you have anything for the admin team, this is your opportunity. Also, this is called Q&A, but it also is just an opportunity if you want to say something about anything really about the club or Flight Sim. Feel free to do so.
Serge,
Serge,
I
Seven.
got something. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I hear a baby crying in the back. Is that Eric's baby?
No,
It
it's
is.
mine.
Oh, well, we've got
Is
two
it
babies
Evan's?
in.
Oh my goodness, so many babies.
Oh my God! Congrats.
Surge is a
Go,
baby.
go first, Eric.
Mine will be quick. If anybody has any experience coding or has any web design experience, please experience, not experiments, experience. Please reach out to myself and or Josh. We would love the help. That's all I have.
All right, yeah, I was just gonna say thanks to everyone for the well wishes those who have given to me. I just have not been around recently, as you can hear in the background with the little ones. So hopefully making some flights again, maybe another week or two, but still sleep deprived. So I'll see you guys soon enough.
Was that Eric that said that about development experience?
Affirmative.
All right, now I've sent a message to Dallas. I actually talked to him before. I guess forgot it's been a while. It's been 6 months since I talked to him last. Yep,
That's an interesting way to start a conversation.
What's that?
I said that's an interesting way to start a conversation after not talking to someone for 6 months. You want to give away.
Yeah. Hey, he's replying. Okay, hang on, guys. We may be able to do.
Hype! Everyone get hyped. This could be another chance.
Yeah,
Come on.
you may have another chance here.
Surge, your final meme is my
Come
favorite.
on, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, you know those truckers up here in the Great White North. They're not really interested in taking anything across the border right now.
Well, they're too busy up there at the Tim Hortons, don't you know? They get the good coffee and the maple syrup up there. So when they come down here, they gotta grab all the other stuff in their denim, you know.
You guys are doing it all wrong. It's got to be more, like boot and all. You guys are.
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
sound
boot.
Scottish.
That's right.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, me and my friends were out hockey skating the other day. We were skating up and doing the use.
All right.
Chance, here we go, boys. Hype.
All right, he's replying. Just give him a second here. We got 10 minutes, so maybe we'll get this re-rolled if he confirms he's in Canada. So he'll get the $100, and then we'll re-roll the main prize.
Hey,
Jake,
Serge,
just
I
take
got
the blue nose down, pick it up.
I was gonna say I got a really silly question, Serge.
Yeah.
What if the first three people you roll are all outside of the U.S.? Are you just gonna give away $300?
No, my boss authorized only $100 from the account. So yeah, unfortunate. So if he's from Canada, he's the first one to win it, so he gets the $100. And then if we roll somebody else now, and they're also from somebody somewhere else, no, they're not gonna get anything. Oh, guys, sorry. So he lives in the United States, but he's Canadian.
Ooh,
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Yep. So I'm just asking what state he's in, but I think we'll be able to, we'll be able to ship the prize to him.
God, with a name like Dallas, you'd think he'd have been American from the start.
Well, here's interesting. So not only that, but you guys wouldn't guess the state that he lives in.
Alaska.
Connecticut.
Pennsylvania.
Texas. Rhode Island.
Florida.
Hawaii. Maine.
Hawaii.
No, just
Saskatchewan.
Alaska.
Alabama.
Oh, sweet home Alabama, baby. Yeah.
Home Alabama.
Canadian turned country boy.
We're like brothers now.
Never knowed, I'm actually from Canada.
Y'all could probably meet at the family reunion.
A I think this is more amusement than what we're talking about right now than actually winning the prize itself, I believe.
Didn't
So
Alabama
let me
come
just
out with
ask
a
him.
new dating site?
Hang on, I'm just asking him to make sure that he's okay to receive that if he still wants it.
Tell him that there's like 81 other people wanting it. So, no pride, just despite you having like a 0.012% chance of getting it,
Yep. Nope. Sorry, guys. So he's good to go.
Yeah.
He's very excited.
Yeah, that's
Sounds good deal.
Yep. So sorry for those who didn't win, guys, but it's all good. We'll have more giveaways and stuff. So, like I said, I'm hoping to have some sponsorships, also to have some things that you guys can use, like Navigraph subscriptions or other
There
things.
we go.
Are you going to spend for the $100?
Man, you guys are killing
Yeah,
it.
come on. You see the picker wheel tab? Come on.
All right, I tell you what. Just because I like you guys, I will do this. I will do this.
Hype. Get rid of the 6. All right, everyone get hype.
Everybody's hyped already, I think. All right, here we go. So
You're
I took
hyped
out
enough
6.
for all of us.
Let's spin this for $100.
Ooh.
It's like Wheel of Fortune here.
Yeah,
It's really bothering my eyes.
43? 45?
45.
Let's see, who is that? 45 is Emil J, 1469.
Oh, hey, sorry to interrupt. I want an A320 side stick.
Hey!
There he is.
Congrats, Dallas.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, not
Tell us
much.
how you feel.
I'm pretty under the weather.
Oh,
that's true.
That's not fun.
Well, I
That should be
meant how you
brighter
feel
now.
about winning this awesome prize.
I didn't even know I'd entered, but either way, I'm happy.
Well, I guess you forgot about it because you definitely entered it.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So
where do I need?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where do I need to send my address?
Yeah, I was gonna say Ryan over here, or you can send it to me, and then I'll send it to Ryan, or send directly to Ryan. Is
Which
that
one's
okay,
Ryan?
Yeah, works for me.
Okay, so
Which one's Ryan?
Yeah, look in the voice chat, Ryan, November 8-7 Romeo. Just DM him.
Okay.
Yep, and he'll send it to you, and that's courtesy of him. It's a never used. You get the side stick and throttle. Man, I'm pumped. I'm excited about that.
You better take photos.
Oh, I plan to.
Yeah, we want to see it in your setups.
Yep. What
you're
what
going
aircraft
to.
do you fly normally, Dallas?
Oh, do you guys want to see my crappy
The
stuff?
Airbus A330.
There
You
go.
said 330?
Yep.
Perfect. So
What platform?
FSX.
Oh.
you're still nice. Still representing.
Cool.
All right, very good. What was that number? See, I need to look at my screenshots now.
45.
45.
It's
Okay.
Emil J.
24.
Sweet. No, I took a screenshot of that. Trust me. Yep, there it is. Okay, so Ryan posted the actual picture of the prize there, so that's awesome.
Now, out of curiosity, real quick, does that side stick have HOTAS, or is it, or does it have the rudder on the stick, or is it?
It has rudder that you can on the stick that you can turn on or off. So if you
Cool.
use pedals, you can turn it off, or you can use it as a tiller. You know, for ground.
Well,
steering.
I've been using the same Logitech X3D Pro for the last 7 years.
Bro, that thing will last you forever. I had one that lasted 17 years.
That's what I got currently.
It's funny that I won the prize because the yoke's throttle is starting to go bad.
Starts dragging to the right on you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
And it's
Oh, go
I
ahead. Go ahead.
ended up just super gluing the two little throttle controls together. Oh, I'm pretty happy. So, what all have I missed in the town hall, by the way?
Well, a lot of things you missed. If
Start
you're
over, Serge.
yeah, welcome to the town hall.
Bye.
Welcome to the town hall. But the big takeaway I would say for you right now, if you're able, join our birthday flight. We're turning 1 year this Saturday. So
Where's
if
the
you're able to join, please do.
I'll
And
try my
actually,
best.
what time is going to be in the evening? 8 Eastern.
Okay, I can do that.
And this town hall, as always, has been recorded, so we'll post the video, and you can check out what you missed at your leisure.
And Ryan, I just sent you my address.
Yeah, I got it mine too.
Is it going on YouTube?
Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube, Joe.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe.
She was
Yo, Joe
having,
should get his own few seconds on the video.
I was actually loading up my flight sim so that I could fly out of Atlanta in my Citation Mustang. So I was pretty caught off guard.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I looked at our conversations. I mean, we haven't chatted for maybe half a year, but regardless, congratulations.
I'm happy.
Yep. Well, see, it's good to be in the club. We'll try to do more of these. Obviously, we like to do these types of things, and like I said, thanks to Ryan for this donation for this gift, and hopefully we'll be able to do more. As you guys know, also I'll mention this. Why not? For our trivia nights, we always do some merch. We've done some T-shirts. We've done some hats in the past with TPC logos and stuff like that. And then we've done just TPC points and stuff like that also. And there are a couple of giveaways where if you have a certain role in the club, like commuter or frequent flyer or VIP.
What's this slide deck?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Then you can get entered in the giveaway twice, for example, right? So if you have those special roles, and those special roles you get by accumulating TCP points. But if you have those special roles, then you can increase your chances of winning in these giveaways. Now, this wasn't applicable to this one, but we have done that in the past with some of the gift card giveaways. All right, so continue to be active in the club. Continue to accumulate TPC points. You can do that by flying group flights, by chatting in the server, or by flying Explorer flights, or by referring other members to the club. We still have this here special. If you refer a friend, you get 1,000 TPC points when your friend joins the club. That's pretty major. So you accumulate those points. Let me show you where you can see the levels explained. Obviously, everything's in about an SOP channel. So right here, leaderboard roles, you got commuter at level 15, frequent flyer at 25, and VIP at 35. So get after it, guys. It's a good thing. So when it comes to giveaways, then you may have some more chances of winning. So we'll also try moving forward not to have a giveaway for that long a period of time, but just this is how the way it worked out. Initially, we said when we get 1,000 members, we'll find the winner for this gift. But normally we don't want to keep it going as long as it did, because that way, if it's shorter, obviously it gives you more chances of winning. However, I think even one chance in 82 is pretty decent odds of winning. So anywho, this concludes my portion of it. Of the town hall, if you guys want to continue hang out, please do. I'll be on and off here in the next hour till 10. And if you guys have any questions or concerns or just want to chat, please feel free to do so. Once again, guys, thank you for being a member. Thank you for making this club what it is. I think it's awesome. I'm enjoying being in this place. Hanging out with you guys, flying with you is the main thing. I love doing flights with you guys, except for Cody. And then basically I look forward to continuing to grow with the club and evolve and all that. So thank you guys. All right, I've babbled enough now. I'll stop the recording.
Well, I have something to say real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so some of you know me, some of you don't. My name's Derek. I'm the nerd. Was with Sky Blue Radio. I officially resigned probably about a week ago, but I'm still closely affiliated with those folks. And I also know Serge from Metro Air for a little bit, which I was a member of that VA for nearly the entire 15-year span of the VA's existence. I don't know how I stumbled on the Pilot Club, but this has been one of the most amazing things for me because you fly for a virtual airline, you kind of put yourself in a box, and you can't do anything but what's in that fleet. TPC has allowed me to say, okay, today I'm going to fly the Baron. Okay, today I'm going to fly the Bonanza or the Cessna. Okay, they're flying into a major airport, so I can fly my A320, and I can actually get points with my VA and fly with TPC and get credit with Sky Blue Radio for flying on the Thursday fly-in. So Serge, this has been a great idea for you, and I'm glad it's taken off with such success.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we go a little bit back there to Metro Air for sure. And thank you for being a member here. And I know our conversations started a while back about doing something special with SBR. So we're certainly happy to do that. And I think you hit it right on the nail. Is the club allows a lot of flexibility with things. And it's interesting you brought the VA in here, and I'll mention this. I failed to mention this earlier, but our own virtual airline charters is something that we're kind of working on and fine-tuning. Allows that sort of flexibility as well, where you can fly, different aircraft, and there's some kinks to work out, and we're still kind of messing with the platform, and David and Lucas have done a great job with that, and as well as the dispatchers who are part of the VA. So I think let me get back to your original comment, is what we try to do is we try to make it as universal as possible for folks, right? Because no cookie cutter formula is going to fit everybody. Some people like to fly organized flights. Some people like to fly on their own. Some people like to get jobs assigned to them, and then there's groups that only fly jets or maybe just GA. Some people like to fly VFR, IFR, all those kinds of things. So from the staff perspective, what we try to do is accommodate everybody so that there's a little bit of everything in the club for those types of things. So we even had, at one point, somebody was interested in creating a display team, like for those who like to fly military jets to do some military formation flying and things like that. We've made an effort. Now, this never came to fruition, but we've made an effort to look into it and try to accommodate. And that's what we're about, really, we try to make sure that everybody's got something in the club that you can enjoy. Some people like to chat. Some people like to just fly, and you can do those things, and that's the point. But Derek, thank you for your kind words, and it's good to hear these things. Now we've asked for feedback in the past, and it's there. Here, let me show you. Go to the website right there, about and more feedback. The feedback form is always there for you guys. This is, by the way, anonymous. If you just want to say your piece, do that through this feedback form here on the website. But we've taken your feedback and we've tried to incorporate that. Same with the idea box, right? Some ideas, I mean, we consider all. Some are doable, some are not. Some we may put on the back burner and come back to later. But as you saw, the idea box channel is full of things that you guys have suggested that we as staff can implement or work on implementing, because it is your club. It's not my club. It's not Eric's club. It's not, Josh's club. It's all y'all is part of this, right? It's your club. As a matter of fact, that's one of the taglines that we use is "Welcome to your club." It is your club. So we take that feedback, and we try to make it better so that we respond to the dynamics of the club. And as the club evolves and we get new members in with new ideas and things, we change things up a little bit. We keep it fresh, like I said. We keep it innovative as much as we can, so that it's a great experience for all. All right, and I'll cut the recording here, and we'll continue to chat for those who want to stay on.